All right. Welcome to Tuesday, Risers. God bless you. How is everybody doing today? Hope that you are fine. Everybody's looking good. Everybody's in a good mood today. Bueno. Absolutely bueno. Thank you so much. Glad you're here. Thank you to Gulf Coast Guns for sponsoring. Make sure you go see them and let them know you appreciate them, all right? Hey, my name is Nick Stewart. This is Sunrise Santa Rosa. What? Every day, the county gets weirder. I think I'm going to have at the next evening county commissioners meeting, I'm going to have a bouquet of flowers sent to the commissioners because they're helping me. They help me tremendously. God bless you for being here. It is Tuesday, July the 20th. And welcome to the program. Hey, we've got a lot to talk about today. The whistleblower resigned. The environmental manager is on unpaid leave for 2 weeks. And your phone calls, your texts, more. No pronouns. 0 pronouns. I'm on a 7-day turnaround, so yes, a good mood. All right. I heard, yes. We'll talk about Colt Wright and his big push for making the county better. It's insane. Can you, with everything going on, that's it? That's what you've got? Holy mackerel. All right, weather forecast, scattered thunderstorms this morning, then mainly cloudy during the afternoon with thunderstorms likely high near 81. Chance of rain today, 80%. Locally heavy rainfall possible. Stop it. Tonight, scattered thunderstorms early, then mainly cloudy overnight with thunderstorms likely, low near 75. Chance of rain tonight, 70%. Tomorrow, thunderstorms likely in the morning. Today, chance of scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon and a high near 84. The chance of rain tomorrow is 70%. It's 74 in Milton, 81 Gulf Breeze, 78 Navarre, and 76 in Pensacola. You're up to date. Good morning, everybody. So, do I want to pull the trigger on that already? We'll get started. Translation. I get you that you're working 7 days this week. I got it. Better learn the backstroke. Yeah, and then the animals are getting nervous and pairing up. Here's my concern with all the rain that we've had. We've had a gazoodles. We are way over, right? If we get a hurricane, these trees are gone. You saw what happened in Sally. If we get a hurricane on top of this, these trees are gone. Just saying. Let's pray for no hurricane. All right. So how do I want to approach this? Because they're all connected, and yet I just don't know where to start with which one. So we'll do this. Mr. Pessimistic, don't think like, well, that's realism. That's not pessimism. That's realism. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just know that I get it, right? I've got extra swimmies. Okay. Would that be a floaty? Is that what you're talking about? So yesterday, the whistleblower for the Waste Pro turned in her resignation very publicly. Now I'm going to kind of go through this. I'm going to read some of it because it's pretty important. Because the whistleblower shut out some things about Waste Pro a few weeks ago. And, they were deleting emails and they were in the county. This is all very hinky. This is, it's not organized crime, it's disorganized crime. They're in waste management. So you have somebody who wants to come in and do a good job. And because she says, hey, there's some problems, and like, keep your mouth shut. And they create a environment where it's not easy to work. So here's the resignation letter. To everyone it may concern, I would like to take this opportunity to resign my position effective July 15th with no further compensation as the waste compliance supervisor, having full knowledge that I was retaliated against by the county administrator, that's Dan Schiebler, assistant administrator, county attorney, HR director, and the environmental director, the environment manager and his staff, and the IT director and his staff, because I filed a whistleblower claim. It's pretty powerful. That is a very bold statement. Now, while this may sound, is it just sour grapes from an employee? Now, any other county, it may be. But we already know that Santa Rosa County is a house of cards. We already know that these people are also very, very corrupt. They lean that way. I don't know. I don't know, Sharon, if it'll open their eyes or not. We have problems with the people in power. Yes, they are corrupt. So let me continue. The people mentioned above have involved me in a fraudulent inducement of employment. This is based on false statements of Andrew Hill during my interview and hiring process. In addition to this, I am cutting out of the letter. In addition to this, Andrew Hill was placed on administrative leave yesterday, no pay for 2 weeks. Now, does it say why? Is it connected? It's kind of convenient that it comes just after this letter. Union did that to you back in the 93. Yeah. Wish the county would open their eyes to all the corruption. No, they like it. They like it. This was further compounded by the actions taken by all the individuals above based on the records released by the independent attorney Michelle Ankers in her unfinished investigation. Ms. Ankers was not allowed to complete that investigation by the directions given by the county attorney and county administrator, in my opinion, to continue to delete the evidence that will potentially implicate them all. Very bold statement. This is all documented as public record and can be reviewed if necessary. I've also reviewed public statements made at the last BOCC meeting by the commissioners who sat on the board, and their actions and words further impacted this decision. This retaliation even went further into a hostile work environment when the HR director decided to use her position to coerce long-term staff who also had an active role to obscure the injustice inflicted on the citizens of Santa Rosa County into fabricating false statements to discredit me. It's also my belief that the HR director used her position as a gateway. Now, hold on. I highlighted this because I want you to hear this. And this is, I'll explain this. Use this position as a gateway that encourages and uphold the rampant high level of systemic racism that plagues the Santa Rosa County, and transmuted this behavior during my hiring process, as she used my Afro-Caribbean ethnicity to check a box and include me as part of their long-running statistics and not my high work ethics and professional experiences. Now, does it affect you? Craig says, Natasha personally came to my house several times to document and follow up on numerous incidents. I got you. So does it help her case to throw in systemic racism? Now, do I doubt that claim? Not necessarily, no. Not knowing these people, not knowing what we've been dealing with in Santa Rosa County, systemic racism, quite possible. But I don't think it helps her case because of the stigma that systemic racism has brought to everybody's mind. I think that statement, even though it probably is true, I think hurts her. Probably should have been left off. It probably should have been left off and out of the letter. My opinion. But I think that detracts. That is a detraction. We continue. In hindsight, the only thing I did wrong was accept a job that I know I would be able to excel in with my extensive high level of customer service experience, my drive, dedication, my desire to serve my community. My goal was only to help resolve the ongoing waste issues the citizens of Santa Rosa County have been forced into under the alleged illegal no-bid contract the county chose to enter into with Waste Pro. I represented the county well every time I approached my job, and I assisted, communicated, and resolved most customers' issues as efficiently and effectively as I could, but this process wasn't always as easy, as I never had the support of the individuals above. I now know I was never part of their team. It's noticeably clear and evident that the people above have never experienced anyone with my work ethics and professionalism. They did not value the level of experience I brought to the table, and decided to suppress that desire for excellence with tactics I know would be uncovered upon further investigations. Now, here's where it takes an interesting turn. Nobody agrees with this systemic racism, that it should have been left off. I would hope that she gets a really good lawyer. Yeah. Yes, Sam, I am too. But do you doubt? Do you doubt that maybe there was some of that? I don't, because there has been some of that in the past. Somebody used the N-word in the office frequently. So this is where the letter gets interesting. And I want to tell you, this actually adds to her credibility. Okay? So keep this in mind. It will be beneficial if the people mentioned above acquire the required employment law training necessary so they don't continue to violate those laws, especially protected laws in the future. I chose to submit this letter publicly as I wanted to add the reason that it was important to me. So then she goes on and is very gracious then at the end. Thanks to people. She says, I know, I saw and I understood that what the citizens were subjected to, and I tried for months to get the help necessary to right the wrong, but all I got was attacked and discredited, and my life and my family's life have been upended forever. I would like to apologize as I feel I failed the citizens of Santa Rosa County because I could not do more. Now, here's what I want to bring out. So she lays it out. Okay, Craig says, until yesterday, I thought the mention of systemic racism would diminish her perception amongst the community. It seems like an automatic crutch, but it's coming to light that there are problems with racism with some employees. Yes. Yeah, it is happening. It is happening. Now, but do you understand with the climate that we're in, that it kind of, I'm not saying she shouldn't file it. I'm saying it probably should have been left off the letter. Because if you are not in the know of what's going on with the use of the N-word or whatever, you're going to dismiss it. Yes. Yep. And I don't know if she's playing the race card, but it probably, like I said, it probably is happening. I think playing the race card is mentioning something that isn't there. But when you do systemic racism, it's one of those things. Yep. Content of character, not color. But here, you want to know what separates this woman, Natasha Borneo, God bless her. You know what separates her from the Santa Rosa County hierarchy? She apologizes to the citizens. I feel I failed you. I tried to do my best, but I feel I failed you. When's the last time that Bob Cole apologized to you? He apologized to Dan Schiebler that he got mocked and ridiculed and called a liar, because he is. When's the last time Dave Peach apologized for not doing or making you wait 9 hours? When's the last time that happened? Yeah, I understand, Renee. I think that did happen, but I don't think it belongs in the letter. I think it hurts the cause. Now, but she apologized to the citizens. I would also like to apologize. I feel I failed the citizens of Santa Rosa County because I could not do more. Oh my gosh. Let's put her on the council. I mean, as a commissioner. Yeah, it is. It is a hierarchy. It's weird. Do they have an employee union? If it is, it's probably corrupt. She got sick and tired. Oh yeah. The sad part, Craig says, of the situation is we, the taxpayers, have to pay out the lawsuit, not the BOCC. So then that came out in the morning. And then in the afternoon, the environmental manager, Andrew Hill, was suspended for 2 weeks without pay, according to Santa Rosa County Human Resources, Janelle M. McVeigh. Now, if it's connected, I feel that if you want to save face, Santa Rosa, you put this guy on the chopping block. It's not a, well, we'll just give him 2 weeks off without pay. An unpaid vacation. Knock yourself out, brother. It's not enough. If this is connected, and it obviously is, I don't know how they're going to put it down in his file, or even if they will, but they're going to suspend him for 2 weeks without pay. Is he the fall guy? There, we did it. You see, this is kind of like the Schiebler thing, where we're going to write a letter of reprimand. It means jack squat. It means nothing. She's going to have to take it up a notch. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. And they're next. Look, if it's corruption, this no bid contract it's retroactive to 2011. People forget that. Retroactive to 2011. What in God's name? This is corruption. And if it's criminal, and if they are going about it to kind of whitewash everything, remember this Anchors woman was told what she could investigate. It's an incomplete investigation. And they go, see, everything's great. Nope. But that's what they want. And they'll tell you, we investigated it. Steven says, Dan set the tone. He did set the tone. What? Contact me on Instagram or instant message. It's corruption. He probably gets 2 weeks in Cancun. He's suspended without pay, but he's probably got a couple tickets on a cruise line, or they're probably putting a new deck for him. It's going to be all right. We'll take care of you. This is how it works. Yep, Stephanie, hit me up on the messenger. Yes, we investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. That's what they said. But the investigation is incomplete. You see, as this woman is one to expose the corruption, and they hammer her and make her life a living you know what. I know. Lollipops and rainbows. That's right. It's all good. Everything's great in Santa Rosa. We have a beautiful county, great people, but we have corruption at the highest level. Maron, what is going on? What is happening? And you see this, and you feel helpless. As this woman felt helpless. She was going the right channels. She reported it. She did the whistleblowing thing, and they just came down on her with both feet until she had to quit. I tried to find Natasha. If anybody knows Natasha, have her contact me. I just want to talk to her. Not necessarily even on the air. I just want to talk to her. But wow. This poor woman. How can you be a whistleblower these days if you're supposed to be protected? But they made her life, you know what. And if you had no other support for her, I just want you to understand she apologized to you. Did Schiebler apologize for lying? No, he went, I'm sorry for missing the deadline. He didn't apologize for lying to your face. He just added to that. The commissioners don't apologize for keeping you and abusing you with the time and then cutting you off. They don't apologize for that. They don't apologize for raising your taxes. They just do it. And this woman says, I'm sorry. I apologize as I feel I failed the citizens of Santa Rosa County because I could not do more. Elect this woman to a commissioner's seat. That's what we need to do. It does show her sincere concern for the county residents. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. Oh, for leaders like that, but we don't have them. We do not have leaders like that. Why is that? Liars don't usually apologize. That you're correct. I bet my tractor she did. She did what? Gathered evidence before leaving. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. So Elizabeth said, hopefully she gathered evidence before leaving. And Steven says, I bet my tractor she did. I hope she did. Hope she did. These corruption on the school board, corruption on BOCC, corruption everywhere. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. What was her job? So, from what I gather, was she was a customer service and was supposed to handle complaints and resolve issues from waste customers. Why wouldn't federal whistleblower, especially retaliation laws, apply? I don't know. But this woman needs help. This woman needs support. This is a house of cards. Santa Rosa County is a house of cards. This thing is so precarious. If someone bumps the table, it's coming down. And she was getting too close to the table. But when they did that, when they forced her out, it made it worse. It made it worse. Corruption and nepotism. I don't know about the nepotism part, but the corruption is correct. This is a house of cards. A strong wind, somebody bumping the table. You got to watch. And this is where they're at. This thing is so close to coming down. Wow. Just wow. She may have evidence against one of our commissioners. Will she be favored then? Yes. I don't know. Or in danger. I don't know. What are they capable of? What are they capable of? As you watch them, they're capable of almost anything. It's all in who you know in SRC. Well, we need to get rid of that. I think the people, Renee, have had enough of that. I don't care who you know. I want to know you care, and that's where we need to be. You've been here a long time. You know what they're. They're capable of anything. Hopefully, others in the know will be brave enough to come out and verify her statements. I doubt that. I doubt that. Any sympathetic ear in that office is silent. Natasha Allison Borneo, I don't know her personally. She chimes in every day on Santa Rosa News Facebook page. All right. Someone get a message to her. Have her contact me. I'm not going to record her unless she wants me to, but I just have a couple questions for her. So I just want to talk to her. I trust her more than who's in office now. Yeah, absolutely. If she has a concern for the county, she goes, I apologize. Listen, she had no reason to apologize to the county, but she did. And you got to appreciate that. It's always been that way, Renee, since I was small. My mom worked for the county. She knew a lot. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. You know what makes it so they can't get away with that now as much is that we have social media. And before they didn't have social media, it was hard for them to do stuff like that. So, but this way we can share it and do that. To me, that's where the nepotism comes in. It's all who you know, Milton. Okay. We want to know why awarded contract without taking bids. Friend of a relative, a commissioner kickback. I would say the latter. I would dare say it's the latter. The administrator and assistant administrator resigned because of this. They're getting out of Dodge before everything comes out. Chris, you are probably not wrong. Mm, wow. We got trouble in River City. We need to blow the lid off this thing, and there needs to be an investigation from the state. The state needs to come in. This is just absolutely why was there this crazy contract with Waste Pro? I mean, it's crazy. More money, less service, and it goes retroactive to 2011. What? I want that gig. Social media has and will change politics in Santa Rosa. Absolutely. They cannot still be held responsible. Why? Why, Stephanie? We is 8 rats. Leave I don't know what that means. Try that again, buddy. All right. Anyway, so you see where we're at. This is a house of cards. It's set up to fall. Oh, they can still be held responsible. And they should be. Yes, absolutely. You cannot continue this corruption. Rats leaving a sinking ship. Yep. A friend of a friend with Waste Pro. With that, I bet a friend of a friend. Okay, gotcha. I just corrected my statement. Need coffee. I got you, Steph. It's okay. It's all. Everybody's good. Social media changed the city of Milton. It's got to spread to the county. Absolutely. Until you get angry. Frustrated is not good enough. And just mad isn't good enough. You must get angry, or it's not good enough. Wow. You pray for Natasha Borneo. If you know her, let her know that we're rooting for her. Good morning, Jeremy. You let her know that there are people behind her, and we appreciate what she tried to do and what she has done. And maybe this will take it over the top. The arrogance is their downfall. Yes, they underestimate the people. Again, Jeff, and you know this, they when they take your concerns and put them at the end of a 9-hour meeting and just to wait you out, they know what they were doing. That shows their disdain and their arrogance. Yep. Get angry. Get angry. And let them know you're angry. Well, Elizabeth, what I mean by angry is getting motivated and active. If the right anger will move you. On purpose. Oh, yeah, they did it on purpose. They put stuff to the end on purpose and packed that meeting on purpose. Oh, yeah. I believe the Waste Pro garbage was the beginning of our awakening for the corruption. Yeah. Who got paid? Who got paid? It's brewing. Just waiting for the cup. Oh, I got you. Get that coffee. Listen. Wake up to what's going on in the county. And listen, everything's by design at the BOCC. Absolutely. And when they know that you're not going to give up, that's when it changes. Yes, Renee, who got paid? Because when they're covering up the Waste Pro stuff, someone got paid. You don't have a losing contract. Listen, if you've got people on the Board of County Commissioners that are that terrible at negotiation, They don't need to be in that spot. If you're that horrible at negotiation, you need to step down. Or it's corruption. Which is it? Jeff at Milton City Council said we move items all the time during meetings. Yeah, adjust the agenda. When they see you're not going to give up, then they put new county. Well, you do see that. I pray her situation, although horrible, is what's needed to expose it. It needs to a better position where she's able to continue to work for the county residents. Well, someone should encourage her to run for county commission. That's how you do it. Drain the local swamp, affect the national swamp. Yes. All politics are local. Where's the letter posted? Ty, you can, it's on the South Santa Rosa News. Go to the South Santa Rosa News Facebook page, their website, and it's there. The whole thing. Support this woman because she supported you. Is anybody thrilled with Waste Pro? Is anybody thrilled with Waste Pro? I don't know. I don't think there was any negotiation except Hazard County boss Hogston. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't be in that spot and be that horrible at negotiation. They're business owners. If you're that horrible at negotiation, you're out of business. It's corruption. Yep, South Santa Rosa News shared it yesterday. Romy popped it up there. It's okay, guys. Colton Wright's going to fix everything. Okay, that's the next thing we're going to talk about. Colton Wright, for the agenda for the meeting has come out for Thursday. The work session will include discussions on replacement of county administrator. Who can we get to play along with our game? Commissioners' discretionary funds for each district. The future rapid infiltration basin system project for discharging treated effluent on Eglin Air Force Base. This is the biggie. And I want to talk about why. Commissioner Wright proposes banning commissioners from using personal electronic devices during board meetings. Now, with everything that's going on in the county, your big thing is stopping the use of the commissioners of using their phones or tablets during the meeting. Colton Wright, what was your major accomplishments during your tenure on the Board of County Commissioners? Well, I did whatever Dave Peach told me to. Oh, yeah. I banned cell phones during meetings. But here's why. Here's why he did that. Here's why he is doing that. He has, well, we don't have, I looked for her on Facebook. I couldn't find her unless I'm miserable. He is talking about James. Stephen, that's exactly what I was going to bring up. He is trying to stop James from getting messages from his constituents during the meeting. Because he sits right beside him. He sees his phone going off. And his is, maybe he's getting something, checking up from his wife. But other than that, he is all about James getting messages during the meeting. That's exactly what it's about. So anyway, what do you do? Natasha Allison Borneo. Okay. I'll check her out. Yeah, it's about stopping James from getting messages from you during meeting. I sent him, if I'm not there, or if I am there, I'll just send him a text. Hey, man, good job. Wait, that's a good thing to bring up. Thank you. Praying for you, whatever. When they're bashing him, and they're trying to stop that. And I can guarantee that Peach, Cole, and Parker will go along with it. Maybe Parker won't because it does make a difference because there's 3-2, and so it doesn't make a difference. I don't know, but maybe he will. Yes. Oh, I don't know if that's the case, but he's trying to keep people from getting messages. Well, that's a good thing. We need to find that out. What is it? Colton turned quickly. Oh, yeah. He didn't turn. He was always that way. You were duped. You were duped. Do we want our county commissioners getting coached by possible developers during challenges by the citizens? I don't know. Well, no. But it's. I don't think that's the case. Open disrespect and condescension. Peach and Wright show Calkins during me. Yes, it is unprofessional. I'm a painting contractor. How do I get into these good old boys? Well, that's a good question. Yeah. Well, he doesn't need to have a joke sent to him. He's sitting beside Colton. So he's got it right there. Due to sunshine law, it's illegal to have closed meetings. Yes. But this is what with everything going on in the county, with all the corruption and all the nonsense going on and important stuff, he wants to, this is one of their business things, is no cell phones during the meeting. Yep. Yeah, well, or he was maybe it was susceptible to it's money. Don't they still close portions for the personal matters? I don't know. This is an open meeting to the public. Yeah. Qualifications to be a county commissioner. Go to the Santa Rosa County website. We need good people. We don't have good people. These aren't good people. You don't need to be friends with Dave Peach. You don't need to be friends with Bob Cole, Colton Wright. Don't be their friends. They're bad people. I don't say that about a lot of people. These are bad people. Dan Schiebler, he's not a good guy. He's a bad person. You don't associate with these kind of people. And I'm not one to say that. They're bad folks. They may be your neighbor. Watch your back. They are absolutely the worst kind of human beings. Qualifications are when the people vote. It's a popularity contest. We need strong people with a spine, able to buff the temptations that come with the job. Yes, people with a soul. They did for the noise ordinance. A lot of people felt that way about Colton, voted for him, and now are disappointed. You've got to vet them. You've got to vet them. And I'm not saying they won't make mistakes or won't vote your way all the time, but at least some of the time. All he is a puppet for Peach. I have to agree with the chairman. How many times has he said that? I got to go with what Dave Peach said, what the Commissioner Peach said. Yeah. This is what we're dealing with. They were vetted. I think it was after he was in the office. You have got to run them through the course. You've got to be hard on them. Yeah. Yep. All right. So you see the issue. You see what's going on. Colton let power go to his head. Maybe. Or is it the money? Is there money changing? Look, at this point, you've got to ask that question. You've got to ask that question. I want to know. With this Waste Pro thing and all that's going on, I want to know. I want to see records. Yeah. Well, he's not. Peach puppet. So I believe and I don't have proof, but you look at the circumstantial evidence, and it's all tied to this Waste Pro thing. Yeah. Switch to Adams. Do it. Don't deny him the money. Cole pulls all the strings, not Peach. Peach follows Cole as no. First, as much as we want to believe her letter, whistleblower allegations are still just that until investigation is completed. Usually, if you file such a letter, you become protected until matters are investigated. Well, that's not the case. She was abused. Everything is always about the money. It's always about the money, Christina. What's this? I think Rob is District 4 and 5 boss. So find some people. Find people that are good. Buddy says the majority of my awarded contracts are based on best performance. Why do people vote for people with poor performance records? So, yeah. Peach has a strong hold separate from Cole. Well, maybe. But it's bad. These are bad people. They don't answer to you. Like I said before, Calkins will show up to meetings and talk to people. The rest of them show up at ribbon cuttings, dedications of parks. That's it. And they take no questions. Oh, call. No, send me an email. Well, they don't read their emails. They've already said they don't read them. I got tons of emails. I don't read them all. So send me an email so I can dismiss it easily. Yeah. They're trying corruption case in Tallahassee against Waste Pro corruption right now. Yes, absolutely. It's like a bad episode of The Sopranos. Peach and Cole are up for re-election in 2022. If they file. Neither one of them filed right yet, pre-filed. Yeah. Bad people. Stay away from them socially. But they're not good. They're not good. They're not nice. They're not good spiritual people. They're not. When they are out against you, look, again, I go back to this. When they put your concerns at the end of a 9-hour meeting that they know is going to be a long, long meeting, when they do that on purpose, they hate you. And they are after you to destroy you. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. I'm going to have to check my mailbox for bombs. Just saying. This is absolutely one of the most despicable things I've ever seen. And, yep, no doubt in my mind that Parker and Cole are guilty of taking kickbacks from Waste Pro. Now, I love your profile picture. Why? When the population has this mindset of their government, what does that tell you? I don't understand what recall will do if we aren't chartered county, and it seems that no one at the state wants to get involved. Yes, that committee has its own issues for sure. It's up to you. It's up to you. Amazing. Absolutely one of the most over-the-top things ever. I'm glad that Natasha came forward. I'm sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. Her family is affected by this. Recall amends the Constitution without us being a charter county. Take a chance. Hey, if you get a chance, join Recall Florida. Go to their Facebook page and sign up, read, educate yourself, and get signed up. It's important. It is important. Make sure you do that. My goodness, people. Do we have a hot mess on our hands, and we have to eat with these hands? Greater than any coronavirus mess. It's deeper than anything else. This corruption in Santa Rosa County is all over. You talk about a plague. These people are a plague. Yeah. Follow that money. And you're abused. They are abusing you because they don't like you. We need to get recall passed to enable us to keep local elected officials and constitutional officers accountable. It has to stop. It has to stop. This is gross, man. What they are doing to you. And it's not enough just to complain. I just thank you, Justin. God bless you. 158 days to Christmas. Woot. If we get that far. Milton City Council officials are practically volunteers with the they should get enough to pay for their gas. Or an hourly wage. Just an hourly wage. Well, maybe not that, because then some would want to drag the meeting on so they get paid more. Not an hourly wage, but you get it. You get the idea. It should be meager. It should be meager. Look, if the city count or the county commissioners had a meager wage, they're like, I don't want to waste a whole lot of time in this meeting. I got a ball game to go to. I think Waste Pro has missed garbage pickup at BOCC. Well, there's a lot of garbage there. Clock milkers. There are some of those. All right. You get it. You get it. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? People, you need to go down, and we need to have a jillion people pre-file to let them know. This lets them know how angry you are. Or get groups together. Join a group. Join a civic group that is like-minded. You find good, honest people that are kind of reluctant. I don't know if I want to do that. You find those people. You put them forward and you say, listen, we're behind you. We're going to stand behind you, and we need to change our county. We need to change our county. We need to wrench it from the likes of Bob Cole, Dave Peach, Colton Wright. Wow. Sam Parker. And be done with them. Don't show your face in the county anymore. You might as well move, Dave Peach. You're done here. Bob Cole, bye. Colton, nope. You just need to move. We're done with you. We need honest people. What I lost here. We need honest people who don't really need the job or want the job, but will do it because they're needed. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Trump gave away all his checks, all his pay. Otherwise, harmful BOCC votes can happen in minutes and frequently do. Yep. Not enough people care about local government. That's where you come in. That's where you come in. Do your part. Educate those around you and why it's important. Too many profilers will split the vote. Get a few and vet them so you can. I got you. I understand. But they need to know, hey, listen, these people are serious. Need to change our voting habits from personal to business. Yes. It's not about who you like. Did I like Trump personally? No. It was business. He handled business. Cole will be a millionaire when he's done. Well, he needs to be a millionaire from prison. And that's all I got to say about that. We need people voting who don't want, who won't shoe in the incumbents. Yeah. Because you see, it's all about name recognition. Because you got ignorant voters. For one, voter ID law is great. It's not enough. You should not be able to vote unless you can pass a test about what the candidates stand for. You have a test. If you have an understanding of the basic premise of what's going on, you can vote. Otherwise, stay away. We don't need that. Now, the other hand of me, I like more people voting. I don't like breaking laws. I like more people voting, but we need to educate people with truth. And that's where we need to be. Stop blaming the voters. Prison doesn't matter. Guy Thompson still has assets. Yeah, but he's in prison. And he needs company from the BOCC and those involved in this waste pro crap. Okay? Where can I find something that shows what all the county commissioners support? Good question. All right. I got something different before we get out of here. I want to show you this video. This happened in California. Let me see if I can find the little text about this. Happened where is it happening at? I don't know. It's a California highway. Check this out. These people are going down the road and they got a dash cam going. Watch this. Whoop. What? That is insane. They shot through, they threaded the needle on the power lines, landed upside down, and nosedive, and the woman had minor injuries. Is that not insane? That is the craziest thing I think I've seen in a while. Missed a curve, shot over. Pretty wild, gone airborne. Hey, I got to get out of here on this Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us, and we appreciate everybody. And like the video, share the video, get angry, and find good people. I love you. I appreciate you, and we will see you again tomorrow for another episode of Sunrise Santa Rosa. Thanks so much. Stay strong. Support Gulf Coast Guns.